Welcome to Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix for the AIA Banner Sports Medicine Basketball State Championships presented by America First Credit Union. Tonight in the girls' open division title game, it's the 9th-ranked Valley Vista Monsoon who come in with a record of 22-7, and the second-seeded Millennium Tigers who are 23-6 on the season. And hello everybody, Chris Harris here along with former ASU Sun Devil Tom Kuiper. And Tom, you can't tell the West Side story of girls basketball in Arizona without talking about Valley Vista and Millennium. They've been the two most dominant programs in the state for the last decade in two schools located just 13 miles apart.
Yeah, Valley Vista has 6 state titles, Millennium has 4. And you know, when you talk about the differences between these two teams, Valley Vista really puts a lot of emphasis on their defense, giving up only 43 points a game. On the other side, Millennium averaging 60 points a game. Who's going to win, offense or defense tonight?
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Let's now take a look at the road to the finals, brought to you by Value Toyota Dealers. Let's go places. The Monsoon has rolled through their side of the bracket, and Valley Vista is a team that is peaking at just the right time.
Yeah, looking at Valley Vista, boy, their point differential has been 25 points, including that beatdown of Notre Dame Prep by 52 earlier on. Millennium doing such a great job, not really tested until they got to their last game, that semifinal with Desert Vista, coming up with a win in overtime, 50-45.
Yeah, as we take a look there now at the Millennium road to the finals, and it was that semifinal victory over Desert Vista. A great job by the Thunder to get back into that game, but the Tigers able to outscore the Thunder 5-0 in that overtime to get it done. And I'll tell you what, Valley Vista, they're led by their guard, Kinsey Murray. The sophomore is the West Valley Region Player of the Year, and boy, she's been on a terrific run lately.
Yeah, scoring 15 points a game, you know, left-handed, does a great job handling the ball. You know, in that last game, she took a fall, hurt her hip a little bit, but as we got to talk to her, she says she feels good, it's back to normal, so she feels like she's 100%.
Let's now take a look at the rest of the starters for Valley Vista.
You know, and we talk about Kinsey Murray, but you've got to add Tyson Johnson to that mix too. She had 17 points in that overtime win against Pinnacle.
Now Millennium, but they're led by their sensational senior, Destiny Lunan. And boy, what a wonderful player to watch she is. She's going to be playing her college ball next year at North Carolina State.
Yeah, averaging 20 points a game. You know, she is the leading scorer in 6A for girls, and she's been ranked number 60 by ESPN of all seniors in the country. So she's a player, very offensive-minded, and she's a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's a look at the rest of the starters for the Millennium Tigers.
Well, as we talked about Destiny Lunan, you've got to add Dashia Richardson to that. She's averaging 10 points, and boy, with those two, you've got a dynamic offensive 1-2 punch.
All right, still plenty to come as we get you set for the Valley Vista Monsoon and Millennium Tigers. It's the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game right here on Arizona's Family Sports.
The AIA High School Basketball Championships are brought to you by Banner Sports Medicine, the exclusive sports medicine provider of the AIA. By America First Credit Union, the official credit union of the AIA. By NextCare, quality urgent care the moment you need it. And by the Fiesta Bowl, proud supporter of Arizona high school athletes. And by Chaz Roberts, a proud supporter of student athletes.
Welcome back as we get set for the girls Open Division State Championship game between Valley Vista and Millennium. Let's now send it to the third member of our team, Sandy Charles. Hello, Sandy.
Hey, Chris. Thank you. For Millennium, the road to get here started last year. The core, now sophomores, logged big minutes last year as freshmen, but they lost in heartbreaking fashion in the semifinals. I spoke with head coach Danny Solomon about this, and he called this sophomore core the pillars of their team. He said they embraced last year's failure. Right after that game, they got back in the gym, they committed to weight training, they committed to doing the work. So, Chris, they're back. This core is back. They're logging more minutes, and they're ready to finish the job. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Millennium is ready, but so is Valley Vista. As we get set, there's Brooklyn Hinkins, the leader for Valley Vista Monsoon. And for Millennium, it is going to be Danny Solomon who leads the way for the Tigers. All right, when we come back, we'll have the tip-off between the Valley Vista Monsoon and Millennium Tigers in the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game right here on Arizona's Family Sports. Here we go. The Girls Open Division State Championship game here at Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Valley Vista Millennium. Let's take a look at the officials for tonight's game. Brought to you by NextCare, quality urgent care the moment that you need it. It'll be Denitra Batista Varela, Heather McDonald, and Kimberly Whitelock, an all-female crew here for the Open Girls State Championship game. The alternate is Jay Cryer, table official Richard Pineda.
And it seems like you would have an all-girl crew being the open for the girls championship. Here we go.
All right, tip-off brought to you by Banner Sports Medicine, the exclusive sports medicine provider of the AIA. So here we go. It'll be Valley Vista in the black and purple, Millennium in the white and purple. Two schools very familiar with one another on the west side. Here we go. And Ball gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be Valley Vista possession to get things started. Boy, you know the emotions are running high here tonight. Big rivalry game with these two. Millennium coming out with the zone to start. And Kinsey Murray can't get it to go. Bremer misses with the putback. And here comes Millennium. Destiny Lunan on the bounce. Draws a little contact, no call, but she gets the finish. Destiny Lunan off to the quick start.
That's why she averages 20. She's got a nose for the basket, Chris. She will find it.
The leading scorer in all of 6A, 21 points per game. Steal, goes up, and draws the foul. Destiny Lunan imposing her will here early on.
Yeah, it's a good start. You know, interesting about Lunan, Chris, leading the 6A in scoring, but she loves to play defense, and you see it right there. That she talks about how much she loves defense, and there you see the steal, and she converts to some points from the free throw line here.
And for Lunan, that defense can turn into offense as she averages 4.5 steals per game, ranks 5th in 6A.
Usually you don't find that combo. Someone that scores so well usually doesn't like defense.
It's usually one side of the ball. And Lunan with 4 quick points here as the Tigers take the quick 4-0 lead and going full court pressure here.
And that's the zone, so they're going to try and trap.
Murray penetrates, kicks it out. Tyson Johnson for 3, rims in and out. Boy, that was halfway down.
Yeah.
Tigers like to push the pace, lose it out of bounds. And let's now take a look at the keys to tonight's game. And we start off with Valley Vista.
Yeah, on offense, Chris, they want to limit their turnovers. And we just saw what happened when you turned over. They just had two points, but they only had 7 against Pinnacle. And then defensively, don't give Millennium second chance points. Go to the defensive boards.
And look at the defensive keys are right there for Valley Vista. Lunan down low, little pump fake, puts it on the deck, can't get it. Valley Vista on the move. Murray a little step through, can't get it. Bremer the follow, the freshman with the bucket.
Yeah, what a nice treat for a freshman to play in the championship game. We saw her just the other day, and we asked, how is she feeling? She was a little nervous.
Yes.
Never been on this kind of a stage before.
Just trying to do her job.
That's right.
As she told us. Lunan no good. Bremer comes down with it. Up ahead to Murray. Finds Johnson streaking on the left side. Left-handed lay-in for the junior. And we're all tied at 4.
There's Tyson Johnson getting out, and, you know, she does that so well. She loves to run.
Well, if you run as fast as she does, I can see why. Down low, Richardson the finish. I tell you what, Dashia Richardson, the sophomore, and this is a player that Sandy Charles touched on in the open there. Boy, she's a terrific core to this Tigers team that is so young.
And she really plays with a lot of confidence. You can see that in her countenance.
Wow.
Bremer doing a great job on the boards.
And kicks it out to Johnson, just misses. Richardson on the move. No good. There's a battle for it down low. And it's going to go Valley Vista's way. Let's take a look quickly at the keys to the game for Millennium.
Yeah, Millennium on offense, they want to get it into the paint as much as they can. When you get into the paint, you can distribute, you can make a lot happen. Defensively, on-ball defense. Don't let your who you're guarding get to the paint. Keep them toe-to-toe. Don't let them penetrate.
Just over 3 minutes into the Girls Open State Championship game. Millennium 6, Valley Vista 4, and we've got a tie-up.
But I'm really impressed with Bremer starting off here just as a freshman, doing a number on the boards.
You know, she did a terrific job in the semifinal victory against Nora Mu, one of the best post players in the state, who's going to be playing at GCU next year.
That was a good matchup, actually.
And that was Bremer, the freshman, up against the senior Mu. And a quick congratulations to the Pinnacle girls team making it to the semifinals. Erica Farnsworth does a wonderful job. Mu can't handle it. And I want to give a special shout out to Riley Fraley.
Yeah.
The guard for Pinnacle went down with an ACL meniscus injury in that semifinal game, and we're wishing her a speedy recovery. Hoping for the best for Riley Fraley. Lunan the drive, off the glass, gets the finish. Boy, what is there not to like about the senior Destiny Lunan?
Boy, she did that with the right hand, too. That was hesitation up in the air with the right hand. Wow.
Jada Wilson kicking it out. 8-4, Millennium with the lead. 4-minute mark here, opening quarter. Nice look to Bremer, able to track it down. Back to Bremer, knocking it down. The fearless freshman with 4.
Wow, she has really come on strong in this first quarter, playing like a senior, not a freshman.
Dashia Richardson on the bounce, first team Central Region this year. Boy, nice crossover. Up on the glass is going to draw the foul. She's going to shoot a pair. Richardson with 17 points in that semifinal win against Desert Vista. And terrific job again. Aaron O'Brien, the head coach for the Thunder. And what a wonderful job once again. They were a 14 seed, made a deep run, and took Millennium to overtime in the open semis. Cherry Hatter, the freshman for the Thunder, player to keep your eye on. And Richardson misses both. And we got a traveling call. We got a timeout on the floor. 3:26 remaining in the opening quarter. Millennium with the 8-6 lead over Valley Vista. This is AIA Banner Sports Medicine Basketball State Championships presented by America First Credit Union on Arizona's Family Sports. Welcome back. Girls Open Division State Championship game. How about the start by Destiny Lunan? 6 points here. She likes to go by Kaishi. Big fan of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, boy, she can really score, Chris. And the way that she handles the ball, you know, players can create shots if you can handle the ball. You've got to be able to handle the ball. You can't create. And that's why she gets so many points, because she creates because she handles so well.
So coming out of the timeout, and it is Richardson just powering her way to the bucket.
Speaking about creating, she took that from high on the right wing and twisted and turned her way all the way to the basket, handling the ball.
Murray, cross court, corner three is no good. And tracking it down for Millennium is going to be Mariah Brownlee, the freshman. Certainly a player to keep your eye on moving forward. Is number 4 in white. Rihanna Bland gets it out. Lunin for 3. Splash! She's got 7. Destiny Lunin.
And it doesn't matter, close, taken to the basket, or deep, hitting the 3.
She can do damage from anywhere.
Well, she's so gifted, and her mechanics when she shoots, too, is so nice.
What do you like about that stroke?
Oh, it comes off her fingers right. You see the backspin. The release is at the right time. She gets it off quick. It's beautiful. It's picture perfect.
Richardson the drive, no good. Great defense by Bremer to go straight up. And here comes Jada Wilson, the senior. And Tigers ball. And let's take another look at that three-pointer by Destiny so we can see what you were talking about there.
Yeah, and when you see it come off her left fingers, and you can see that rotation on the ball too, indicating it's coming off the right two. Yeah, that's nice.
You know, speaking of Destiny, she played her freshman year at Valley Vista, won a state title, scoring 13 points a game, and then transferred out to Prep Academy. Last year, transferred into Millennium, didn't play, she was injured. And here she is in the state finals playing for Millennium against the team that she won a state championship with her freshman year.
Might be a little bit of motivation inside. Yeah, I think she's ready.
Well, we talked to her about that yesterday, and she was, let's just say she was ready.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Valley Vista head coach, Brooklyn Hinkins, she was an assistant coach to Rachel Matakis that year when Lunin was at Valley Vista. Coming down with the rebound there is Nia Nsanwu. Lunin off to the races. Look at the crossover and the finish. Going back to the handles you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, she really can create. Yeah, you can see how she handles that so well. Her feet are going one way, the ball's going the other. She stays in control. That's beautiful. How do you guard that? Different angle. Look, she fakes right, goes left. Her defender goes with the fake, leaves her wide open.
Lunin, the Central Region Player of the Year, also the Region Defensive Player of the Year, was nominated McDonald's All-American Game. Certainly a player to watch. Again, you can play at North Carolina State. Her grandparents live in Charlotte, but once she gets to NC State, grandparents are going to move to Raleigh so they can be with her.
Sunday afternoon pot roast.
There we go.
There you go, with Grandma and Grandpa.
You might go visit.
I'm on my way.
Little pot roast
Come
action.
on.
So coming out of the timeout, what do you think the message was from Brooklyn Hinkins to her team?
Yeah, not this. You got to attack. You got to get it out of there. Boy, what they're doing offensively, they've just scored 6 points in this quarter. It's just not enough.
Yeah, they come in averaging 69.5 points per game.
Yeah, you got to see if you can get Kinsey Murray active a little bit more on the offensive end.
Natalie Giannis checking in for Valley Vista for Lulu Busari. Nice ball movement. Johnson, no good. Pulling it down is Giannis, who just checked in. 7-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Wilson goes up and draws the foul.
Yeah, there you're going to the offensive boards talking about Valley Vista. If you give Valley Vista 2 or 3 chances to score, they're eventually going to score and get to the free throw line. There's fighting and going up hard, going strong, getting yourself to the free throw line.
Wilson knocks down the first. Wilson also does the long jump, triple jump, and she's going to run the 200 and 400 in track once this basketball season wraps up, which is tonight. Second free throw, no good. Out of bounds to Millennium.
Boy, Valley Vista almost got that offensive rebound, but it went out of bounds.
So the final 25 seconds here in the first quarter. Lunan guarded by Murray. They're really good friends. And Lunan takes her friend to the bucket, no good. And drawing the foul with the putback for the Tigers and heading to the free throw line for Millennium. It's going to be Nia Insanwu. But back to Lunan and Murray. Lunan said, you know, we're really good friends, but not tonight.
Right.
First free throw, no good for Insanwu, a Central Region Honorable Mention selection this year. She started some games this year for Danny Solomon. Second one is good. So 14 seconds remaining. First quarter. Murray on the move. Drops it off to Wilson. Wilson loses it. Brownlee comes up with it. Final seconds ticking off. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Counts if it goes, and it does. The bucket by Ray Ann Torres to end the opening quarter. And it has been all Millennium. The Tigers with the 18-7 lead over the Valley Vista Monsoon. This is the girls' Open Division State Championship on Arizona's Family Sports. Heading out of the second quarter, Valley Vista and Millennium, and you look at the dominance of these two programs, especially over the last 8 seasons, 10 combined state titles.
Yeah, they've really done a number in the state of Arizona. They've had a dominant run, these two schools, and it makes sense that they'd both be here tonight.
And they actually met each other in the 6A state championship game back in 2017. And Valley Vista won that matchup against Millennium 44-36. And then Millennium spent a bunch of years in the 5A and now back up to 6A again. All right, the message from Brooklyn Hinkins to her Valley Vista team there after the first quarter.
Yeah, you got to have more energy. Boy, just scoring 7 points isn't enough. You got to get in there and play. You got to force some turnovers. You got to make something happen offensively.
And then for Millennium and head coach Danny Solomon.
Oh, stay at it and get the ball to Lunan. I mean, she's got the hot hand. She's just doing whatever she wants to out there.
And she'll head back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more.
Yeah, look at it, stepping underneath, just finding a way to get to the basket. You just keep creating. When you feel like you're cut off, you make something else happen.
Now, the story behind her given name, Destiny, her parents thought they were done having kids. Well, it turned out they weren't. So they figured that she was going to be destined for great things, so they went ahead and went with the name Destiny.
There you go. Little side note.
We talked to head coach Danny Solomon about Lunan. First word he says, she's a winner.
Yeah.
And knocks down a pair of free throws there. Wow, what a start for her. 13 points already for Lunan. And now here she is on the attack once again, off the glass for the finish. Boy, it has been the Destiny Lunan show here. 15 of Millennium's 22, and the Tigers lead the Monsoon 22-7.
And that was an incredible bucket, too, because she went to the right side of the hole, put the ball up with the right hand as kind of her feet weren't in the right spot, but yet she was able to put that thing in.
And they're on the run again. And kind of lost her balance there.
Yeah. Traveling out of control a little bit. But here she is again, look, going down that baseline. Her footwork is up, at putting it up with that right hand. Really nice.
You can see why she's one of the top players in the state, if not the top player in the state. Wilson pulls it down and goes up and gets fouled. So Lunan's following a Millennium lineage to North Carolina State. It was Reina Perez who graduated from Millennium 2016. She played her final 2 years of college at NC State and went to the Elite Eight in 2022 with the Wolfpack, and is now a assistant coach at Rice University. And making one of two is Wilson. It's 22-8, Millennium with the lead over Valley Vista. Richardson drops it off. Lunan, the finish. Boy, they are making it look easy out there right now.
That was a nice read by Lunan. She knew she was being overplayed. Wing denial on that side. She had a hedge fake and then cut back on a backdoor. Very, very well done. And now she comes up with the steal.
And it is Richardson. Lunan gets it too. Not able to get it. And it's going to be a foul headed the other way. But how about the look? But how about the look by Richardson as well on this pass?
Yeah, it was well read. See, there's the hedge. Look at that nice bounce pass, threading the needle between some purple and black shirts. Wow, that was nice.
The lead is up to 16 already for the Tigers. Johnson breaks through, tries to find Murray, and does. It's been a quiet night so far for the sophomore, and not able to get it there. Three ball, and knocking it down is Giannis. What does Valley Vista need to do to get the sophomore Kinsey Murray going?
Well, she had a nice look right there, too. She just couldn't get that to go in. What you got to do is just get her the ball. Get her the ball and let her go to work. There's that nice three.
And we got a player being carried off right now for Millennium, and it's Alana Joargis, the senior guard. You know, her dad, Sarge, is an assistant coach here at Millennium. In fact, he's been an assistant coach with Danny Solomon, going back to Solomon's days at O'Connor. So hopefully Alana Georgis is okay. Richardson over to Bland. Guarded by Murray. And it's going to be a tie-up. Nice defense there from Monsoon. Natalie Giannis.
Yeah, just get there as close as you can. Get chest to chest with her. Keep your hands active. It's a nice job. Close to a foul, but there wasn't.
Let him play.
Yeah.
Lunan, no good. How about Murray knocking the ball free? Now she's on the move, pushing the pace. Drops it off. Wilson to finish. Jada Wilson's got 4.
There you go. Get the ball in Kinsey Murray's hands and let her do something with it, especially up the floor like that. She'll find something.
Give her some real estate to work with.
Exactly right.
Lunan wide open baseline, can't get it, and Wilson's going to lose it out of bounds. With 4:15 remaining. And let's go back and take a look once again at that injury on Alana Georgis.
Yeah, it's on that
Millennium.
made 3. Now watch her left ankle.
Oh, check it.
Oh, the knee.
It was Ryan Torres. My apologies. Ryan Torres, the senior, with the injury. Hopefully she's going to be okay.
Yeah, she came out with a lot of pain.
Brantley, no good. A deep 3 from Giannis, and she buries it. Her second triple of the night, and the Monsoon is back within 8. Timeout, Millennium, 3:43 remaining first half. Tigers still at the 24-16 lead. You're watching the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game on Arizona's Family Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Let's check in with Sandy Charles for an injury update on Millennium's Ryan Torres.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I'm looking at Ryan right now. The trainers were with her, putting pressure on her. They thought it was her ankle at first. It is her left knee. She does have ice on it right now. I will keep you updated if she is able to come back into the game.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Yeah, that's a senior captain right there for Danny Solomon's team.
Yeah, she'll be missed if she can't get back in, but sitting on the bench, it didn't look like she was in a lot of pain right there. So maybe, hopefully, she can come back.
Be great to get her back out onto the court for the final game of her high school career here in the Girls Open Division State Championship. Coming out of the timeout, Lunin looking to go to work, and she's going to get fouled by Giannis down on the floor. She's just a handful. Yeah. What do you do with her?
Yeah, and you can't. I mean, Giannis is right on her. She is just in her face, toe-to-toe with her. That's all you can do.
So it was a foul on the floor. So Valley Vista with 2 team fouls. Millennium also with 2, with 3:21 remaining here in the first half. Brantley in the corner. The freshman going to drive baseline. Nice job by Johnson to cut it off. Richardson no good. And we're going to have a jump ball call. Possession arrow is going to go Valley Vista's way.
Valley Vista's playing a little better these last 3 or 4 minutes. They can make a nice run.
What's changed?
I think that they got the ball to Murray, and she started making things happen.
And, wow, that's close. Murray thought about it and then let it go, and it is going to be Monsoon possession.
See, right now you're going to get the ball inbounded to Murray. Let her just go with it now. Let her find something.
Get it back to Murray. She was open. On the glass, no good. Lunin comes up with it, and she's going to get fouled by Johnson. Boy, Destiny Lunin is special.
You know, she's deceiving because you've got her, you think you've got her under control, and then all of a sudden she blows right by you right there. And it didn't matter if it's right or left, she just gets by you.
Kaishi Lunin patterns her game after Kyrie Irving. Where's the jersey number 11? And a turnover here.
Yeah, that's
for
just
Valley Vista.
Yeah, that's a mental mistake. There's no one even guarding anybody on the full court. You just got to inbound it.
And now we're going to have a double dribble call here against the Tigers. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Murray drops it off. Wilson can't get it to go. Murray comes down with it, goes back up. No good. Up again and draws the foul. Boy, the Monsoon are attacking the offensive glass.
Yeah, boy, Kinsey Murray, I think, got 3 offensive rebounds in there. I think Bremer got 1 in there. You just keep fighting. Again, having Kinsey Murray with her hands on the ball makes a difference for Valley Vista. She's got to stay active offensively.
You know, Murray, she missed half of last season with an injury, and she came back so hungry, wanting to make a difference, and she has guided her team here to the state championship game. And Lunin can't get it to go this time. Out of bounds. Yeah, Murray tore her meniscus in December of her freshman year. What a comeback for her.
Yeah, and she looks good.
Fighting a little bit of a hip issue right now as well. Johnson for 3, can't get it. Brantley pulls it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Kinsey Murray can make something happen with it. Someone else has got to catch and score.
And how about Richardson? little spin and finish.
Yeah, the second part of that 1-2 punch.
Murray gets it up. No good. Bremer the follow. That rims out. Murray tries and draws the foul. Again, hitting the offensive glass.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 second chances in there. But, you know, if you're Valley Vista, you got to put it in. You're down by 12. Those little 2-footers have got to go in.
So it'll be Wilson at the line to shoot, too. The West Valley Region Offensive Player of the Year, averaging 12.5 points per game, 7 rebounds. Knocks down the first. You know, Wilson went for 18 points, 11 rebounds in the first meeting against Millennium, so she's had success against this Tigers team. Checking in for Millennium, number 20, Ariana Harrison, the sophomore. Second one, no good. Lunin for 3. In and out. That ball is halfway down. Jump ball, and Millennium will maintain possession. Just under a minute remaining here in the first half. Tigers with that 11-point lead. Ball is loose. Jada Hunt tracks it down. Lunin, guarded by Giannis, goes right around her and draws the foul. Lunin pretty much just doing whatever she wants out there.
Right, left, up close, deep.
What would you like me to do this time?
Yeah.
Knocks down the free throw. Led 6A in free throws made this season. And you can see why, because she takes so many of them. Knocks them both down there. And the shot clock and game clock are about 2 seconds apart here. Johnson just holding it. And the shot clock is down to 10. And Lunin knocks it free. Shot clock down to 5. Murray on the move. And she has it stripped by Harrison. Lunin's got to get it up. And it's too late. But what a first half for the Millennium Tigers as they lead the Valley Vista Monsoon 31-18. Boy, just the start that Danny Solomon wanted.
Yeah, that was pretty dominant by the Tigers in that first half, Chris. Getting the ball to right there, number 11, Destiny Lunin, letting her go to work and do what she can. And, boy, she just dominated.
Going to work is one way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was absolutely sensational there in the first 16 minutes. And let's now get it over to Sandy Charles, standing by with Millennium head coach Danny Solomon. Sandy, take it away.
Thanks, Chris. Coach, before the game, you told me you need your players to play with relentless pressure. How do you assess how they've done so far?
I think they've done a great job of that. We just got to do a much better job of rebounding right now. But their effort defensively has been tremendous. Attacking the glass on the offensive end, getting to the rim. They've done that part. We just got to finish with a box out now.
Offensively, what are you liking and seeing to build off this momentum?
We're not settling for threes. We're attacking the rim. We're making them guard us downhill. I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. We're creating fouls, putting them in foul counts. So as long as we're not settling for threes and taking the wide open three, I love that right now.
Last one, senior Ryan Torres. Will we see her back in the game?
I hope so, man. I hope so. She's a great kid, but I'll find out from our trainers right now.
Thank you so much. Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Sandy, and thanks to Danny Solomon, his Millennium Tigers with the 31-18 lead here at the half. in the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game. What a terrific atmosphere here at the Madhouse Al McDowell. Destiny Lunan getting it done, knifing through the defense of the Monsoon. Valley Vista hanging tough, though. Plenty to come here at the half on Arizona's Family Sports.
Welcome back to the Girls Open Championship, where Millennium leads Valley Vista 31-18. I'm now joined by Cassandra Quintana. She's a senior marketing manager for Next Care. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get to it and talk all about this. Why is it so important for Next Care to support the AIA and Arizona High School?
You know, Next Care is dedicated to the communities that we serve. We're all over the state of Arizona, and we want to give back to the communities. What better way to do that than with the AIA that gives these amazing athletes this platform?
Now, you said all over the state. So how many locations do you have, and are there future plans to grow within the state?
Yeah, absolutely. So super excited. Again, we are spread out throughout the state. We have 55 locations in Arizona, and we have a few more coming early 2026.
What separates Next Care from their competitors?
I think our dedication to our patients really, and our accessibility. We're open 7 days a week, extended hours. Some locations are open till midnight. We know that illnesses, injuries come on at the most inconvenient time, and we want to be able to be there for them, for everybody that needs us. So I would say our accessibility.
You mentioned patients. So when someone walks into your establishment, what are some things they can expect and some benefits?
Yeah, Next Care is a full-service urgent care, so we can see an array of injuries and illnesses, and we have on-site labs and x-rays. So we really, want to be able to serve the community as best as we can.
Thank you so much. Thank you for serving the community. We will be right back for more Open Girls Championship coming up after this.
Halftime here at Veterans Memorial Coliseum in the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game, and it has been all Destiny Lunan and the Millennium Tigers with a 31-18 lead here at intermission. And hello everybody, Chris Harris here along with former Arizona State Sun Devil Tom Kuiper and Tom Lunan. As good as advertised, 22 points. She did whatever she wanted to there in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, she would go right, she would go left, she would create how she wanted. She hit the long ball, she got a couple steals. Yeah, everything she wanted to do, she did. Not a problem.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. And of course, we're going to go lead off with Destiny Lunan.
Yeah, and there you see her going to the left. You know, she averages 21 points. She already has 22 today. But the offensive rebounded by Bremer for Valley Vista. She has 8 rebounds and 4 points for the freshman. And there you can see the deep ball. It just didn't matter. Going right, going left. Even a little backdoor cut. A nice read by her teammate Richardson to get a nice backdoor cut combo. Giannis later on hit a couple threes, got 2 threes, 6 points in that first half.
Monsoon doing all they can to battle back, but boy, Millennium was just relentless in that first half. And we take now a look at the first half game summary, Lerner and Rowe. You can trust us to help you too. Take a look at some of the numbers.
Yeah, Giannis with 6 points, getting those 2 threes. Millennium shot the ball well, 45, almost 46% from the field, where Valley Vista struggling just at 21%. So, again, looking at Destiny Lunan, 22 points, 3 steals, having a phenomenal first half.
All right, when we come back, we'll see if Destiny Lunan and the Millennium Tigers can finish this off. The Tigers with a 31-18 lead over Valley Vista. Second half when we come back right here on Arizona's Family Sports. And welcome back, everybody. Veterans Memorial Coliseum as we get set for the second half in the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game. And let's send it over to our sideline reporter, Sandy Charles. Sandy, what do you got?
Hey, Chris, I spoke with Valley Vista's head coach, Brooklyn Hinkins, at the half, and she told me her message to her girls is we need to work 10 times harder. She said we're being outworked and we're being pushed around. She needs her girls to get physical. I also asked her, who do you need to see step up? And she said without hesitation, number 2, Jada Wilson, and number 24, Kinsey Murray. They're a big part of why they're in this game, and she needs them to step up, Chris.
Thank you so much, Sandy. And you know, it's the 2 stars. They got to play well.
Yeah, they haven't done much in this first half, and you got to credit Millennium in that tough defense because they've shut them down.
Murray. And she's going to take the 3 here. No good. And here come the Tigers. Boy, look at Lunan going to work on Murray. Now she's going to get called for the travel there. Lost her balance a little bit. So we got the 2 premier programs in the state. Millennium, Valley Vista, we touched on it in the first half. 10 state titles between them in the last 8 years. 2 schools located just 13 miles apart. This is a big, big rivalry game here.
Yeah, there's something in the water out there on the west side.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Bremer fighting in there. You know, she, as a freshman, really has stepped up well into this big-time game.
And then don't forget about Canyon View. Canyon View has won back-to-back 5A state titles.
There's a great job of defense getting that offensive foul. You just get right in front of her. Even if there's a little bump, you get a chance of getting the call to go your way.
And steal by Brownlee. And we got a foul. It's going to go against Murray on the loose ball. You know, we talk about how dominant these programs have been. And, you know, you look at Valley Vista and what they have done in recent years. And it's been just so impressive, the run that they have been on. As you take a look at the numbers from the last 8 years, 6 state titles. He also threw in a semifinal appearance in there and an open quarters appearance. It's been amazing. You know, it goes back to Rachel Matakis and the job that she did getting this program to where it is right now. Wonderful job Rachel Matakis did with this Monsoon program. And now it's Brooklyn Hinkins who's taken over, who was an assistant for Rachel for a couple of years. And Tyson Johnson can't get it to go. And we got another jump ball. Looked like at one time there was like 4 different players with their hands on the ball.
Yeah, and you know, Tyson, great job of getting that ball up the floor. She just ran by everybody. And again, Valley Vista just not getting the ball to go in the hole. You're just having a difficult time scoring.
So we're almost 2 minutes into the second half here. And Loden buries the 3. She's now got 25. And looks like we're going to have a foul. It's going to go against Richardson.
Yeah.
She kind of looks at the official with a perplexed look on her face. Danny Solomon, his team came ready to play.
Yeah, they had a game plan and they stuck to it. Get the ball to Lunan.
It's a good game plan.
Yeah.
The drive by Giannis, can't get it. You know, we talked about the connection with Lunan with Valley Vista. You got Brooklyn Hinkins. You know, she was an assistant coach at Millennium for one season under Kevin Thomas before making her way over to Valley Vista, where she was an assistant for Rachel Matakis for a couple years before taking over the reins. But prior to all of that, Hinkins was a video coordinator at ASU for Charlie Turner Thorne as Richardson, 3-ball corner pocket, buries it, 37-18. And we got a timeout. Valley Vista, as Hinkins wants to talk things over with her team. But
yeah, Lunan, see, when Lunan's got the ball, she drives into the paint, she draws in the traffic, the defense comes to help. and you can find somebody open, and there you find Richardson in the corner, deep in the corner. She nails the three. There's that 1-2 combo punch.
And we saw what the Valley Vista Monsoon have done. How about the Tigers and what they did in a 4-year stretch?
Yeah, there you got 4 titles. Look at the winning percentage, right at 81%. How many coaches would love to have that?
How about the 7 losses to Arizona schools in 4 years?
Yeah.
Just an impressive run during that time. You know, that was back when you had Corey Rojek, who really got things started for Millennium, and then a wonderful job. You know, Kevin Thomas took over the reins and won 2 titles in his 2 years. And then Danny Solomon, his first year at Millennium, he had the Tigers in the Open Division state championship game, and they lost to a loaded Desert Vista team. And here they are 2 years later, back in the Open title game.
Yeah, boy, a couple of years ago, that Desert Vista team was unbelievable.
Led by the, at that time, freshman, Jersey Robinson. But Dave Williams, boy, that team was cooking that year. Coming out of the timeout, great play. Wilson not able to finish. And we got another jump ball. So, Brooklyn Hinkins, the timeout for the Monsoon. What was the message to her team?
Yeah, take it to the basket. It looked like that's what they had set up, and they ran it beautifully. And again, not able to get it to go in.
Just under 5 minutes remaining here, third quarter. Boy, you could see Lunen's on-ball defense. You talked earlier, she loves her some defense. Look at Richardson with the quick hands. Brownlee, the drive, no good. And it'll be out of bounds to the Monsoon. So Millennium has outscored Valley Vista 6-0 here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, they're in a little hole here. 19 points. That's a tough hole to climb out of against a team like Millennium. But you just got to do it. You just got to keep crawling your way and clawing your way out.
Now remember, Millennium had Desert Vista as Johnson gets the drive and the finish. You know, Millennium had Desert Vista down by 14 at the half.
You're right.
And Aaron O'Brien's team battled back and took that game to overtime. Lunan no good. And we got a foul. It's going to be called against Murray.
I'm not so sure that wasn't a pass, Chris.
Well, regardless, Jada Hunt headed to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Jada Hunt, second team Central Region this year. Really versatile and athletic.
Let's see if that looks like a pass or a shot, Chris. Here she comes. She sees a teammate. There's that lob. I'm going pass. You're going shot.
You are generous.
If she was going to shoot, she would have hit the iron, I think.
She did put that up right-handed. So that's what I'm leaning towards, a shot there.
Okay, all right.
Hunt misses both free throws there. Three and a half minutes remaining here, third quarter. Johnson, little hesitation dribble, gets it to Wilson, who goes up, draws the foul. So Wilson to the free throw line. How about Johnson, though, helping create for her teammates?
Yeah, she's really been the energizer in this third quarter. That's 3 or 4 times she's penetrated into the middle of the paint there trying to get something to happen.
Wilson misses the first. Yeah, Tyson Johnson, the junior. First team West Valley region her last 2 years. Substitutions here for the Tigers. And Sanwoo coming in, as well as Brownlee. And Wilson makes the second. Timeout on the court. 3:27 remaining. third quarter, and Millennium with the 37-21 lead over the Monsoon. We'll be right back right here on Arizona's Family Sports. Millennium with the big lead here. Midway through the third quarter, Danny Solomon's team is rolling, and boy, you talk about being battle tested. Look at this region that they went through. Sunny Slope, Xavier, Desert Vista. That is a gauntlet right there.
Yeah, there's 4 tough schools right there, and you play them time in and time out. You keep building up the strength that you've got within yourselves.
I mean, Desert Vista made the Open semis. Sunny Slope and Xavier made the quarterfinal in the Open, and obviously Millennium here this evening.
And Xavier winning it last year.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, Jennifer Gillum's team getting it done. And Sunny Slope, what a wonderful job Kristen Kleider has done with that Vikings program the last 2 years, getting them to the quarterfinals both years. So coming out of the timeout, 37-21 Millennium. And a three-pointer is no good for Nsanwu. So still a 16-point lead here for Millennium. And they continue with that full court pressure. And stepping out of bounds, turnover for the Monsoon. And that is Brea Neal Tiffany, a first-team West Valley region selection this year. She really had a nice game in the semifinals. Lunan the drive, no good. Bremer clears it. Tigers on the run. Johnson gets it up, no good. Lunan with the strip. Ball is loose. And the foul is going to be called against Giannis.
And we'll see if we can see something here. There's the loose ball. Did she push with that left elbow to free herself to get to the ball? That would be the question. And you're shaking your head.
I think that's a play on right there.
Okay.
Let him go. Lunan, little step back, rims in and out. Johnson, and she's going to get called for the travel. She kind of got stuck in between moves there.
Yeah. Let's see if we can see that. Watch that foot. Wow, that was a close one too. It's not easy being a referee.
Not at all. And congratulations to our crew for getting the assignment tonight. Denitra Batista Varela, Heather McDonald, and Kimberly Whitelock doing a wonderful job here this evening. And we got the foul down low, and heading to the free throw line will be the sophomore Dashia Richardson. And I tell you what, Tom, this is a player who plays well beyond her age, just a sophomore. And even when we talked to her yesterday at the media day, which is a wonderful event the AIA puts on here for all the open division teams, they get 1 hour here at Veterans Memorial Coliseum to practice and get used to the arena. You know, she just carried herself in such a way. She just felt older.
Very professional,
yes. And she knocks down the second free throw here. Still an 18-point lead here for Millennium. And a little push off from Murray, no call. And now we got the arms interlocking, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to be charged to Ariana Harrison, and she is still down. Looks like she's going to be okay.
Yeah, here's first you get the knockdown. You step around that, and then you get your arms twisted and tangled up. That puts a little wear and tear on the body.
So we got Murray at the free throw line, and Kinsey's father is one of the assistant coaches for Valley Vista, Craig Murray. There's a good look at the head coach, Brooklyn Hinkins, and right behind her is the Craig Murray, the father Kinsey at the free throw line. You say Craig with the hand up right there, but what a moment for them, a little father-daughter here in the state championship game. So Murray knocks down both free throws here. And for Murray, she's now got 3 points. Lunin with the drive and the finish.
Well, that was wide open. She gave a little bit of a ball fake, but there was really nobody there.
I could have made that one. It was so open. Look at the spin move and the finish. Dashia Richardson goes spin cycle plus the foul.
Wow, what a game. Boy, that 1-2 punch is definitely on. Look at that. Little pump fake. Bremer reads it and goes out, and then you got that nice reverse pivot spin. Wow, Richardson up to the line to get an and one.
Richardson with 17 points in the semifinal win against Desert Vista completes the three-point play here. 44-23 Millennium. Lunin has still outscored Valley Vista here tonight. And it's going to be a corner three, rims out. And it will be out of bounds to the Monsoon. Tyson Johnson checking back in. And coming out will be Brea Neal Tiffany. You might see most of the Valley Vista players, Tom, they wear knee pads, and that's something that Brooklyn Hinkins encourages as Wilson gets fouled, because she wants the players to know there's no excuse to not dive on the floor.
Yep, get on the floor. Protect the knees, but get on the floor.
So Wilson's going to head to the foul line to shoot a pair. We just saw Wilson down low doing some work as she knocks down the first free throw. And that's somebody that head coach Brooklyn Hinkins says possibly the best offensive rebounder she's ever coached. Wilson knocks both of them down. 47 seconds remaining here, third quarter. Lunan on the move, and no good. Valley Vista coming back. We got a player that's hurt at the other end of the floor. Oh my goodness, she is in pain.
Yeah, it looks like she dislocated that right shoulder.
Oh no. And it looks to be number 10.
Yeah.
Natalie Giannis. Oh no. Yeah, you can see she's in visible pain right now. So they're going to get her to the bench and work with her.
Yeah, you can see there was a reach, and with that reach, it got bumped or pushed or something and overextended. Yeah, we'll take a look at it here. Yeah, see, it's hard to see exactly what happened, but
immediately went to that right shoulder. Yeah. So we got our Sandy Charles making her way over there to see if she can get a better idea of what is going on over there. So coming out of the little injury timeout there, Valley Vista, and Murray has it blocked, so it'll be out of bounds to the Monsoon. Johnson looking to get at Murray, finally does. Look at Richardson, the quick hands, but Wilson comes up with the loose ball and the finish.
Yeah, good to see Wilson getting involved a little bit there.
And then coming right back is Lunan, who draws the foul. She is relentless.
Yeah, see that again. Going hard to that right side. But it doesn't take much of a gap, but she'll take it, and she makes it look like it's bigger than what it really is. Does a great job of finding something and getting through.
This is the first one here. You know, we talked about with Destiny yesterday, just the fact that she started her career freshman year at Valley Vista, and here she is at Millennium for her senior year. And I'm like, what's the motivation? She said, it's a little personal.
Yeah.
I just want to let them know how much I've grown as a player from my freshman year to now. And I guess what? I think the message has been delivered.
Yeah.
Murray, the drive, can't get it. And we are through three quarters here in the AIA Girls Open Division State Championship game. And it's all Millennium, 45-27, fourth quarter, when we come back right here on Arizona Sports Family.
Welcome back to the Open Girls Championship where Millennium leads Valley Vista 45-27. I have an injury update on Valley Vista's number 10, Natalie Yates. She was just checked in by the trainers. They checked her pulse. They did wrist circles. It is her right shoulder. She is in visible pain. She is crying. Her family is around her now. She is trying to do arm circles, but every time her arm goes above her head, she is crying. So, Chris, I will keep an eye on it for you.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Appreciate the update, and we're hoping the best for Natalie Giannis.
You got it.
Hopefully she'll be okay.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, regardless of what the score is, I mean, you hate to see somebody go down in that much pain.
So here we go, fourth quarter. What are you looking for from both teams here?
Well, first I want to see, after I add 3 more, how many points Lunan has just scored. She just hit that, so that puts her at 31 right now for the game. Wow, what a performance.
Destiny Lunan, one of the top seniors in the country. The number 2 senior in the state behind South Point's Talia Henderson, who is going to be playing her college ball at North Carolina.
Just down the street.
Just down the street, there you go. Little Tobacco Road rivalry. Henderson played at South Point Catholic. Missed part of the year with an injury as 48-29 now.
You know, on the game too, Millennium shooting 42%, where Valley Vista's just at 19. Wow. There's the difference right there.
Murray in trouble. How about Harrison? Traveling's going to be the call.
Nice anticipation, though, stepped right in.
And then Kinsey Murray, 0 for 14 here tonight.
Yeah.
3 points, all of them from the free throw line.
Wow. It's just one of those nights.
Yeah.
Should go to the line again.
Yep. And then you look at Valley Vista, 16 turnovers to Millennium 7. And the Tigers 14-2 points from turnovers. So Murray knocked down the first and knocks down the second. Finding her rhythm at the free throw line. Let's see if it translates.
Yeah. But I tell you, the Millennium have done such a great job of their scouting report and already have playing and know these girls, but boy, they've done a great job of suffocating Kinsey Murray when she gets the ball. They've been all over her. It has not been an easy night for Murray.
Well, let's take a look at all these state champions. In the 1A, Joseph City beat Fort Thomas. In the 2A, Miami beat Arizona Lutheran. That's the first state title in 38 years for Miami. In the 3A, Snowflake beat Payson, their first state title in 28 years. In the Copper region, brand new this year, Phoenix Country Day, they beat Page. That's the third straight state title for Phoenix Country Day. The previous 2 came in 2A. In 4A, Flagstaff beat Eastmark. That's their second title in the last 3 years. 5A, Canyon View beat Kellis. Back-to-back titles for Canyon View. And then earlier today, Hamilton beat Gilbert in overtime for the state title. And it was Gilbert's Izzy Ivy with a shot beyond half court at the buzzer in regulation to send that game to overtime. But the Huskies coming away with the state title. Lunan, the drive.
Just slicing her way through, finds a way to get through. There wasn't a big hole there, but she made it look big.
It was big enough. Lunan
Here we've got Luna with a little hesitation fake at the beginning, draws the defense. When the defense comes, then she goes around. When that momentum's coming at you, it takes you out defensively. You've got to be able to close out on the ball. Didn't happen, and Luna goes right around.
So I think that's 34 now for Lunan. Valley Vista has 31. Another jump ball call. What was your over-under on jump ball calls here for this one?
Yeah, there were a lot, weren't there? Got to be 12 to 15 of them, possibly.
It's been a lot. Johnson in trouble, loses it, gets it knocked away, and right on cue.
Now there's 16 or 13.
It's officially a lot.
Yeah.
And the Tigers get the possession here. Lunan, the drive. Not able to convert this time.
Yeah, Murray just lost it out of bounds, maybe a little out of control. But Chris, I do like the way how hard she was going. She just couldn't control the hard. The ball just continues to go out of bounds.
And we got some good news here for Valley Vista as Natalie Giannis has checked back into the game. Sandy Charles gave us the update on her to start the fourth quarter, and she's back out there. So wonderful news for the Monsoon. Little pull up there from Lunan, no good. And look who pulls down the rebound. Giannis. Murray working the baseline and steps out of bounds.
Kind of a rough night in there. You see a good look at Giannis. Good to have her back in. Good that that shoulder isn't hurting that much. So she's right back in.
Yeah, Giannis gives a lot of energy to this team, so happy to see her out there. Brownlee, no good. Here comes Johnson. And Lunan's able to strip it. Another jump ball call. And it looks like Wilson took a shot to the head, and she's on the ground. Lunan down as well.
Yeah, Luna might have hit her head. Oh, yeah, they banged heads.
Oh, man. So both of them are down. And, you know, hopefully they're going to be okay as they both get looked at by the staffs. And you know, always love being in here. The Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum, the Madhouse on McDowell. Opened in April, $7 million, the price tag to open this place up. You got to think about all the events and teams that have been here. The Suns, 75 All-Star games here. You got the Roadrunners and Mustangs. And look at all that. Then you got some concerts here. Mick and the boys rolled through here in '69. Elvis Presley, the King. Nirvana came through here. And I don't know how many people knew this. Chick Hearn, the legendary Lakers announcer, was the one who named the place the Madhouse on McDowell during a playoff series in the 70s.
A lot of history.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You just picture Paul Westphal and Alvin Adams walking around in these halls.
Yes, Sweet D, Walter Davis.
Yeah.
Wonderful history here at Arizona Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Little fun fact right here. I played in here in 8th grade.
Boom.
Boys Club State Championship game. Let's go.
So I should have added that to the Paul Westphal Adam.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It all should have just rolled right off your tongue.
Yeah, Chris Harris right in the middle of it.
I'll tell you what an incredible experience that was back then for our team. So back to the action. And Lunan and Wilson are being tended to on the benches. Hopefully they're going to be okay. Murray, the drive, can't get it to go. Boy, Richardson's going to draw the foul. She's heading the line to shoot a pair.
But you see her too going through. Really protects that ball, cradles it like a little baby so no one can slap at it, and then gets it up to the hole.
And Brooklyn Hinkins trying to get the attention of one of the officials. Tell you what, I mean, outside of Lunan, Millennium's got a lot of key players coming back.
Yeah.
Back to what Sandy Charles was talking about before the tip-off, just a really young and talented core for Danny Solomon.
Well, Richardson's already a good player. Think what she's going to be like 2 years from now.
52-31, Millennium with the lead. Just over 4 minutes remaining. And ball hits the back of the head of Johnson, and then Tigers throw it away. Johnson in the corner. Nice ball movement here by the Monsoon. Giannis not able to get it. Richardson pulls it down.
Strong rebound.
And now it's going to be a push-off. Timeout on the floor, 3:41 remaining in this one. Millennium with the 52-31 lead over Valley Vista in the Girls Open Division State Championship game.
The AIA High School Basketball Championships are brought to you by Banner Sports Medicine, the exclusive sports medicine provider of the AIA. By America First Credit Union, the official credit union of the AIA. By NextCare, quality urgent care the moment you need it. And by the Fiesta Bowl, proud supporter of Arizona high school athletes. And by Chaz Roberts, a proud supporter of student athletes.
Welcome back, everybody. 3:41 remaining. Millennium with the big lead, 52-31. Time now for our Whataburger What a Play of the Game. And it's the super sophomore, Dashia Richardson, the spin cycle. Bucket plus the foul.
That's nice. Puts it with her left hand down on the floor. That reverse pivot. Gets the right angle off the glass. Shows a little bit of excitement. She's passionate about what she does. Just a sophomore.
Yeah, 2 more years with Danny Solomon. Coming out of the timeout. What do you think the message was there from the Valley Vista side? with Brooklyn Hinkins.
Yeah, no matter what the score is, no matter how much time you play to the very end. You're down by 21. You play with your heart right now all the way to the last buzzer.
Quick hands again by Lunin. She's so long and so quick at the top of that zone defense.
Yeah, good call by Solomon, putting Millennium back into that zone. Let him rest, let him relax.
Shot clock down to 8. Murray, clock down to 5. Johnson's got to let it go. Loose ball, and Hunt comes away with it. And Danny Solomon's telling his Tigers team to slow it down. The clock is your friend with just over 2.5 minutes remaining. Brownlee, the freshman, kicking it out. And we're going to have a carry called against Rihanna Bland, the junior.
Yeah, that took about 33 seconds, and if you don't score, I guess it's not the worst thing that could happen in this game to you.
If you're going to turn it over, that's probably a good time to do it there with basically running out the shot clock. Murray, the penetration, kicks it out. No good for Johnson. And getting fouled on the putback is Dashia Strong. So she's going to head to the foul line. Junior captain. Second team West Valley Region selection this season. Also part of the track team at Valley Vista. Love the multi-sport athletes.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few that have been the combination of basketball, flag football.
Yes.
Interesting combo, but I like it.
And the second free throw, no good. Lunin. Lunin just going to work.
Well, that was a full 35 seconds on the nose, and she puts it in.
Perfect possession for Millennium. And Lunin again. Boy, they are going to be happy to have her at North Carolina State next year. And it's going to be a traveling call against Murray here. Substitutions for Millennium. Good move by Danny Solomon. Let's see if we can get all the numbers here. We got 22, 23, and 24. That is Kawhi Combs, Andy Carmona, Mariah White, and Alana Georges checking in, the senior. Her father, Sarge, the assistant coach. Great father-daughter moment. And then Lunin's going to get fouled, and let's see if she gets her own send-off here. Foul in the backcourt. Lunin working the dribble and going to get fouled here by Giannis. This is one of the more impressive performances I have seen in a state championship game by number 11, Destiny Kaishi Lunin. And we're going to have a timeout, full timeout on the court. Don't forget, coming up next, 8 o'clock, the boys Open Division State Championship game. And that will feature the Sunny Slope Vikings, and they will take on the top seed, going for a four-peat, the Perry Pumas, the 7th-ranked team in the country, led by Koa Pete.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And I tell you, if you haven't seen Koa Pete play yet, you are in for a treat. He is everything and then just a little bit more.
Oh, wow. He's as good as we've seen that's come through the state of Arizona.
Oh, absolutely. An extremely gifted player, an extremely gifted athlete, but his mechanics as a basketball player are just as sound as you would want someone to be. And he plays with confidence. Yeah, and then he's got a cast of 4 or 5 other players beside him.
Yeah, it's not just him.
Yeah, that makes that Perry team so tough.
Amara Martin checking in for Valley Vista. And Lunin still in. Ball's into Georgis. We're going to have a foul called. And that's the 5th team foul against Valley Vista. So that will send the senior, Alana Georgis, to the free throw line, try to get her name into the scorebook in the scoring column. And knocks it down. In a big, and now Destiny Lunin is checking out. If you look at that Millennium bench right now, they are standing up for their senior guard, Destiny Lunin. And wow, what a terrific night for her. And we got more substitutions coming in for Valley Vista. It's Janiyah Strong along with Kiara Swain. And it's Kawhi Combs that checked in for Lunin. So terrific job by both coaches.
Yeah.
Getting everybody into the game. Love that move. Cross-court pass. The 3-ball is no good. And coming down with it is Georgis, and that ball gets poked away by Janiyah Strong. Final seconds ticking down. And that will do it. The Tigers are great once again. Their 5th state title in the last 7 years. And their first Open Division state championship. The Tigers beat the Valley Vista Monsoon, their West Valley rival, 57-31 is the final. Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, from the very first quarter, Chris, Millennium jumped all over Valley Vista. They were up 18-7 by the end of the first quarter, and it was really no turning back. They dominated this whole game. Just a rough night for Valley Vista.
Yes.
It just wasn't the same Valley Vista team. They just struggled. It was tough.
Yeah, it's just one of those combinations where you have one team that plays really well, and then the other team just does not really play up to the level they're capable of. And this is what happens sometimes.
We saw the same thing in the boys' side where Sunny Slope knocked off Boulder Creek. Both of those teams extremely good, but that was a perfect example of Sunny Slope unbelievable that day, and Boulder Creek not doing well, and they get knocked out fairly easily.
Good look at Destiny Lunin. She's all smiles, and why not?
Yeah, what a game.
Terrific job by the senior lefty, Destiny Lunin. And the back of her shirt says the destiny is always written. And I'll tell you what, Millennium's destiny was in the hands of Lunin, and she got it done.
Yeah.
And now we'll have the presentation of the girls Open Division State runner-up trophy. And it'll be the executive director of the AIA, David Hines, to do the presentation.
You did a tremendous job all year. You got to the tournament, you played hard every game, and you did not give up today at all. You battled right to the end. Very proud of you. Congratulations. You guys are the Open State champion in the Open Division.
So congratulations to the Valley Vista Monsoon State runner-up finish. I know that's not the trophy they wanted, but still a fantastic season for this Monsoon team.
Yeah, it's just a hard place to be right there right now. You don't want to be there. At the same time, you have to be appreciative for the recognition right here. And so it's an awkward place to be.
But still a wonderful year for Brooklyn Hinkins' team. Finish up the year 22-8. And they'll be back. When you got players like Kinsey Murray, Tyson Johnson, Brea Teal, Tiffany, Emma Bremer, they'll be just fine. But this is what it's all about right here. The state championship trophy, and it'll be the Assistant Executive Director, Dr. Jim Dean, with the presentation.
Millennium High School, congratulations on an exceptional season, a great postseason run, and an outstanding game today. By virtue of winning this game today, you proved that you are the best girls basketball team in the state of Arizona. Congratulations on behalf of the AIA. It is my pleasure to say to you, you are the 2025 Open State Champion.
What a moment. That's what it's all about right there, Tom.
Yeah, a little bit of celebrating. Yeah, boy, they worked hard. What a great game. What a good game plan put together. They stuck to it. Nice win.
And look who's quick to get the hands on the trophy.
Yeah.
Destiny Lunin. What a performance here in the state championship game. So she won a state title her freshman year at Valley Vista. She wins a state title her senior year at Millennium.
I don't think it really mattered where she would go to. I think she would have enough to make it happen anywhere she goes. She's an unbelievable player.
And she's a terrific teammate as well.
Yeah.
You talk to anybody on that Millennium side, a terrific leader and teammate for the Tigers. So wonderful job here by Millennium. The girls Open Division state champions, just the third year of the Open Division. Desert Vista won it 2 years ago. Last year it was Xavier winning their first ever state championship, and now it's Millennium winning the state title. Millennium was the runner-up in the first ever Open 2 years ago. This year, they come away with the championship. And let's now send it over to Sandy Charles, who's standing by with Millennium head coach Danny Solomon. Sandy, take it away.
Yes, I'm joined by Destiny and head coach Danny Solomon. We're going to start with Destiny so that she can go cut down the net. Destiny, a senior, your last game with this group. How do you describe this championship?
Yeah, it's just a wonderful feeling. Us knowing what we've been through and us knowing what it took to get here, it just means a lot. I love these group of girls. You know, they never give up. Even through all the trials and tribulations, we still came up on top because we never gave up and we believed in what we can do.
Now, you mentioned what it took to get here. What did it take to get here?
Man, it took I feel like we had to get knocked down to be able to build ourselves back up. You know, that's needed for it. That's just life. You know, you're going to get knocked down, but it just depends on whether you're going to get up from it and you're going to learn from it. And that's what we did. So,
last one, what are you going to miss the most at Millennium?
Just everything about it. You know, these group of girls, the coaching staff, we're all unique. And, you know, I'll never find anybody else like these group of girls. I never find anyone like this coaching staff. We're goofy, we're funny, but at the end of the day, we know how to lock in and we play for each other and we love each other.
Congratulations, go cut down that net. Coach, let's talk about Destiny. What does she mean to this program?
Man, Destiny is, she's a winner, she's a competitor, she's a tough kid. What most people don't understand about her is she's a great kid. Her personality is contagious. Everyone loves being around her. She's just the ultimate competitor. And for me as a coach, man, I'm so thankful and blessed that she decided to come to Millennium High School, and so thankful and blessed that she challenged me in ways that made me better. You always want to leave the place better than you found, and Destiny left this place better than she found it.
I talked to you before the game, and you said last year left a bad taste. So now you're champions. You just won the Open Championship. So describe this feeling now.
When I told the girls before the game, I just said, hey, the difference this year and last year is this year when you guys didn't want to work, when it was tough, when it was time to quit, you came back the next day and you worked. Last year we didn't do that. That's a testament in life, man. Everything you do is going to be tough, but you can't only work on the days you feel like it. You got to work on every single day. For me as a coach, that's all I can ask for.
You have a young core coming back, so how do you build off of tonight?
I'm going to enjoy tonight for a little bit, and then we'll get back to work when we get back to school.
We're going to let you cut down that net, and we're going to send it back to Chris.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you, Millennium head coach Danny Solomon. You go ahead and soak this one in, Coach. Enjoy it. Still plenty to come here from Veterans Memorial Coliseum. The Millennium Tigers are state champions. Welcome back, everybody. The Millennium Tigers are the girls' Open Division state champions as they get it done against Valley Vista. Danny Solomon all smiles, as is Dashia Richardson, the sophomore, and Standy Charles is standing by with her.
Hey, Chris, thanks. Dashia, just a sophomore. I talked to Coach before the game, and he said last year left a bad taste in the sophomores, last year freshman's mouth. How good does this feel? How do you describe it?
It feels great. The feeling is awesome. You know, we worked hard for this. We prepared. We took all the time. It was hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and in the end, it paid off.
How do you describe the chemistry with your team tonight?
I feel like it was good. I feel like we were feeding the hot hand. We were all working together. Destiny went off. She had her game, and we were all just revolving around each other and playing off each other and staying together.
Not just a sophomore. So this senior group, how special is this senior group to you?
I mean, they mean so much to me. They're like my mentors and my family, so just love them to death.
Okay, we'll let you celebrate tonight, but we know you're not done. You're just a sophomore. Chris, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you so much, Sandy, and thank you to Dashia Richardson. All right, step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll put the final touches on this one. Destiny Lunan and the Millennium Tigers are state champions. It is good to be a Millennium Tiger right now. 5th state title in the last 7 years. And it was their destiny to get it done here this evening. Another state title. They get the win over Valley Vista 57-31. Let's take a look now at some of the highlights from this one here.
It was all Destiny from the very beginning. 37 points on the night. She shot 13 for 28. That's just under 50%. What a performance. And she did it inside. She did it outside. She really put her whole game together. You know, Giannis had a nice night, too, getting those threes. And there you see Lunan hitting the three. It just didn't matter. Right, left, they're kicking out to Richardson.
Yeah.
And, you know, Richardson had 16 points. The two of them combined had 53 out of the 57.
Wow. That's a big number.
Yeah. There you see Richardson with that nice move, the play of the game right there, going down to the ground.
And more Lunan. Why not? She did it all night long. Let's now take a look at the game summary brought to you by Lerner & Rowe. You can trust us to help you too.
Yeah, Valley Vista just shot 16%. When you see that 8 for 49, it's hard to win when you only make 16% of your shots. And on the other side, Millennium got 43% of their shots to go in. So there you see it. Lunan with 37, Richardson with 16. You combine that for 53 out of the 57 points. That's all but 4 points from those two players.
Absolutely incredible. Well, that'll do it for us here for now at Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Once again, the final score, Millennium 57, Valley Vista 31. For our producer, Al Porteous, and all of the talented people behind the scenes, and for our sideline reporter, Sandy Charles, and my partner, Tom Kuiper, I'm Chris Harris. Up next is the boys' Open Division State Championship game between the Sunny Slope Vikings and Millennium Tigers in just a bit, right here on Arizona's Family Sports. Millennium's destiny was in the hands of Lunan, and Lunan got it done. Millennium, state champions.